Okay, get that focused. Wait and see if we can get some people to join me or not. And if not, I will just go ahead and show you what I want to experiment with today with Sidewalk Chalk. Okay. Sorry, my friend's trying to call me at the same time as I'm doing this live. I am currently a preschool art teacher in North Carolina. And during this lockdown period, I've been doing Zoom classes with my kids online, and I teach 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, hey Virginia, and 4-year-olds, and even have a few 5-year-olds. So today we did sidewalk chalk prints where we shaved the sidewalk chalk in water. And here's a print of today's. And here's my teacher example. You can see. And if you go on and find me on Facebook, you can see pictures of the kids' examples that they did today, and even some of my assistant teachers and teachers from my preschool. But I really wanted to see what would happen if instead of putting water in my container, and I'll flip my thing, instead of putting water into my container, if I just put a little bit of water on my paper and smash the paper into this. So I'm going to flip back around. So as you can see, I have the grater, just a regular cheese grater, and I have a dish, and I have sidewalk chalk, lots of it. And so gotta have it when you got kids, and during this lockdown period, it's a lifesaver. So I'm going to take the sidewalk chalk and the grater, and bear with me as I'm holding this, and also gotta flip it to the right side. So I'm going to start grating, and I'm just trying to fill my casserole dish with sidewalk chalk. And then once I have it, and I'm gonna flip it back around to me now that you guys see it, I'm gonna place it up here for a good little sorry, my daughter is on here and she's telling me that I'm wasting her sidewalk chalk. I promise you, darling, I will buy you more sidewalk chalk. That's the downside of having a mom as an art teacher. Your items are up for grabs no matter what. And let me adjust my lighting. Okay, so I got pink. I'm gonna throw in a little blue into the mix here. So all you gotta do is keep using that cheese grater or whatever you're using, and I'm just layering the colors, whichever colors that I like. So I want to get some yellow into the mix. And today during preschool we read the book Festival of Colors, and I've been using YouTube and finding read-alongs to share with my kids. We're using Zoom, and I've had to learn a lot about Zoom. I've never used it before until we went on this lockdown. So I've slowly starting to learn tips and tricks of how to use Zoom. And we shared the Festival of Colors book with my kids, and then I always like to mute the kids when they go into the audiobook. It saves you so much trouble, because all the racket from the kids talking or background noise, the kids can't hear the book or can't even hear me reading the book. And so I always like to mute, and then come on in, kid, shut the door. And then I come back and I unmute them, and I unmute them one at a time. So that way, like today, they got to do show and tell. So today I asked them to bring something that had their favorite color. And, they got to show what their favorite color was. And so now I'm just taking a damp sponge and I'm wetting my watercolor paper is what I'm using. I'm just making it damp. I'm not soaking it by any means, just getting it wet. And then I'm going to show you guys the chalk in my pan. I just got a mixture of different colors. And I'm putting the wet side down into my container, and I'm just rubbing it all over, making sure all that chalk, hopefully we'll find out, gets absorbed. And then I'll lift it up and let's see what we got. So see, even a little bit of water, I like that a lot better. Let's see if I can't get some more water on my sponge. But I like how that actually is pretty cool. And I think even if you just squirted it a little bit of water instead of today we filled the whole pan with just a small layer of color of water and placed it, and we got some cool effects. You can see how it got speckled and got a print. The kids love it. They think it's the coolest thing because they got to use a cheese grater, which I have to applaud my parents for letting their kids use the cheese grater. Virginia, you got a cup of water over there, don't you?
Yeah.
Or, here you go. Thank you, good. So I'm gonna really soak my sponge this time and see what the difference is. Don't drink this water again, Virginia.
I didn't realize that was what you're doing. Use the water, but okay.
Sorry, kiddo. Again, your stuff is never safe when you have a mom as an art teacher. And basically I want to let you guys know my focus on my channel is changing. I know I used to do a bunch of knitting, crocheting, loom knitting videos, and I'm kind of shifting gears and I'm doing more art for preschool. And I want to help preschool teachers, stay-at-home moms, homeschool parents find projects for their preschool kids and older kids, but mainly focusing on preschool kids right now. And look at that, guys, and it got some water down in my pan, but is that not cool? I think this kind of worked a little better. It's just gave me a different effect than filling the pan with water like I did with my preschool kids. You can see the difference. Like this one's more, it picked up lightly when it was just the water and I was laying the paper on top. And this one, I just damped my whole paper and smushed it into the tin. Now you can kind of tell the shavings are more stuck on the top, so I'm sure I'm gonna have to knock it off and see if they kind of wipe away, which they will wipe away, but it's still hit and miss. But I can dust it off, and I think, see my fingers, I can even rub it. So a little experiment. Maybe if you have like a spray sealant, that could work too. And so, because my sponging didn't work as well as I wanted it to. But not all experiments will work. But I wanted to give that a try because I wanted to see if I could get a brighter print. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Give it a try at home. Let me know if you guys, how your prints turn out. And I will do another video real soon. And hope to share all of my tips and tricks with you guys and teach you some art projects for your preschool kids. So make sure to hit that bell and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.